Hey, I been shooting dice all day, little shawty. You ain't gotta keep calling. Heard he poppin' shit, baby, he ain't really bout it. Baby, he ain't really bout it. I just wanna know if you a rider. You ain't gotta lie, won't tell nobody. I'ma keep quiet. Shawty, I'ma keep quiet.
Okay guys, so today I'm finna do a story time for you guys. Today's story time is gonna be the time I got caught at school with weed in my car. And it really wasn't mine, but I'm finna give y'all like some advice and all that, how to avoid that. So if you're new, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out my social medias down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snap because I add back and I follow back. So we finna hop right into this video. Okay, so let's get started. If you hear background talking, I'm sorry. People like my mom and all them be loud when I'm trying to film and they don't care. So yeah. All right, so starting off, this was like last year, 2019. This was like the second semester of school, I believe. We was about to get out of school. And I had this boyfriend. We're gonna name him, let's give him a name. Let's name him Jalen. So Jalen was my boyfriend of like 6-7 months, and everything was going pretty good. And you guys know that when you're like older and you're dating younger people, it's kind of hard because I mean, at the time I was 18 and he was 16. And his mom, for whatever reason, didn't like me because of some things that happened in the past where this other dude liked me. And I guess the dude was trying to fight my boyfriend, my then boyfriend, and his mom thought that I was the one that started it or whatever, so she didn't like me. So then as the relationship went on, his mother did not like me. Like, I'm trying to bond with her, I'm trying to talk to her, but at the same time she don't like me, so I'm not even gonna try. And after that or whatever, I didn't never talk to his mom. I never said hey, I never said how you doing, I never said did you want to have a conversation, because I just didn't. I don't go out of my way to talk to people. So then like a few months passed. He was smoking, I would smoke, we both would smoke and stuff. And well, no, when this happened I wasn't smoking. I never smoked weed a day in my life. So then I guess one morning when I picked him up, his mom was like his mom got mad because I went and got him for school, because like every morning I would go and I would get him to go to school. So after that, hold on y'all. Okay, so after that, I'm having a really big brain fart. Okay, so we go to school, whatever. He's like, well, my mom thinks I smell like weed or whatever. He's like, well, my mom thinks I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, and I was like, well, if you're not, then you should be good. Like, if you're not smoking or whatever, and she don't got a reason to be saying that you smoking, then you should be straight. So then we go to school. Like, I don't pay no mom. Like, okay, whatever. So we head to school. I get to school. I'm in my first period. We're doing a project. I forgot what the project was or whatever, but we're all in the hallway. And I get a text because this is app that you can get called Remind for school, where your teachers could like chat you, remind you of things and all that. So then we're doing the project and I get a reminder on my phone. I'm like, this must be my teacher. So I look at my phone and I see my teacher's like, Destiny, please come back to the classroom. So I'm like, for what? So I go back to the classroom and I see the assistant principal in the classroom. And she's like, no, it was a man. It was a woman. And she was like, get your stuff, get your book bag and get your stuff and come with me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So I'm in my head, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm nervous, I'm scared, because I don't get in trouble. I'm not a troublemaker. I don't get suspended, none of that. So then I grab my things. We're going outside. I'm like, what is this about? They're like, it's okay, we're gonna tell you when we get outside. So then they call my counselor and they're like, okay, so I'm confused, y'all. There's an assistant principal, the lady. There's another one. There's a man, assistant principal, but he's a man. And the lady assistant principal is like, do you want to get a lady to search her? To pat her down. I'm like, search me for what? Like, what is going on? And so then they're like, okay, never mind. She's good. We go outside. We're walking. I see like 2 sheriff cars outside. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So we get outside and I'm just like, is everything okay? Like, did I do something? And they're like, we're gonna need to search you, Destiny. And I'm like, for what? Like, what did I do? They're like, well, we got an anonymous call that you were selling weed, you were smoking it, that you have it in your car. So we got a K9 to go around your car and search your car. And the K9 alerted us that you had weed in the car, or there was like some type of scent all around the car. So we're gonna need to search you. We're gonna need to search your car. We're gonna need to ask you questions. We're gonna need to ask you who was in your car, who you been hanging around, who you think would do this to you. I'm in my head like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm so scared because if y'all tell my mom and my dad, they're gonna probably beat my ass. So I'm like, oh. So then they're searching me. He takes out my book bag. He searched my book bag. Nothing there. Because I already know there was nothing there. I don't do anything illegal. And I know better. So then they're searching my book bag. They're like, okay, there's nothing. The assistant principal is searching me. She finds nothing. She made me take my shoes off. Searching my shoes and all that. My hair. And I'm like, okay. So then we get to the car. I unlock my car. They're tearing my car up. Searching for stuff that's not even there. And all they found was like a little roach that my boyfriend apparently had. And if y'all don't know what a roach is, it's like a little piece of the blunt left. So they found that in my car. And they're like, oh, well, this is not really enough to charge you, whatever. This is just a warning for you not to have anybody in your car, anybody that you know would, you know, smoke or get you in trouble, because this is federal property and you could like end up going to federal prison if they find something illegal in your car. So I'm like, well, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. So the people that like I know that I know do it, that I hang around, is like my boyfriend, his friends or whatever. So, and I know that I shouldn't be hanging around people doing that, but when you're in love, you don't care. So then they're like, well, do you know anybody that would want to do this to you, that would want to like get you in trouble? And I'm like, yeah, his mom, because his mom doesn't like me for whatever reason, and I feel like she would do anything in her power to try to get me in trouble. And I know that his mama had called the school to get me searched, but I was just like, yeah, his mom. And they wouldn't tell me who, which I already knew. They didn't have to tell me because I knew it was his mama. So then they're like, the assistant principal was like, well, you have to be mindful who you ride in your car, who you hang around, because you can get in some serious trouble and you don't want to like go to prison or nothing. I was like, I know, I won't do it again. So then the police officers are like, well, when you get home, make sure you wash your car, clean your car out, and make sure there's no scent or nothing in there. So I'm like, okay, cool, thank you so much, because I'm not a trouble student. Even my assistant principal said that. He told the cops, he was like, she's not a trouble student. The only time she's really probably gotten in trouble is like tardies or whatever, because she's not a troublemaker. She's a really good student and she doesn't get in trouble. So then after that, the assistant principal is like, well, we have to go in, we have to call your parents to let them know that we've searched your car and searched you. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, you gotta call who? Because I was nervous, I was scared. So we go in the office, we sit down. They're like, well, who's the first person you want me to call, your mom or your dad? I'm like, well, call my dad, because my dad's really calm. He's not like a person that's not going to yell or whatever. He's a very calm person, so please call him first. So they get on the phone, they call my dad. I don't think my dad answered the first time, so they hung up and called my mom. I'm like, why you gotta call my mama for? My mama is like, she's very dramatic. She gets mad. She's probably gonna throw me out of the house, take my phone, whatever. And I was a junior at the time, by the way. I was a junior. So when they're calling my dad, they're letting the phone ring. We're just like this. And he answers. They're like, hello, is this Mr. Jackson? So then my dad picks up the phone. And the assistant principal was like, hey, this is such and such. We're in the office with your daughter, Destiny Jackson. And we just want to let you know we did a search on her, a drug search, because we got a call saying that she's selling drugs, she's smoking, blah, blah, blah. So then I don't know what was really said. And they hung up the phone. Oh, and he's like, well, I have daughters of mine, and I know how it is, and kids can do this, and kids can get in some things and get bad influences. So my dad texts me. He's like, what's going on, Destiny? Blah, 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 blah. I got a call from your school, and that you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna text you and I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. So my dad really wasn't mad. He was just like, you need to watch who you hang around, and he's not a good boyfriend for that, because if he was a good boyfriend, he would watch what he's doing and what he got in your car so you wouldn't get in trouble. So then I guess he thought, like, before my dad could even get to my mama and tell my mama, I text her and I was like, look, I got in trouble at school. Please don't be mad. When I get home, I'll explain to you even more. I've handled the situation. They've called dad, blah, 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 blah. My mom's like, okay, I understand. We'll just talk about it when you get home. Because, like, as the whole day went on and I was sitting in class, I was mad freaking scared. Like, I was scared that they was going to, like, ground me, take my phone, say I couldn't hang out with my boyfriend anymore. I had to break up with him. I was just really scared. So then, you know, people talk in high school, they run their mouth, blah, 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 blah. So I had people come up to me and like, Destiny, what's going on? What's going on? I heard you got searched. There was dogs out there and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, I got searched. Like, y'all nosy as hell. So, like, so then I go to my boyfriend. I'm like, well, did you know I got searched? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what you mean? Yeah, like, you're not gonna tell me, you're not gonna, like, give me any sympathy, say that you're sorry for what happened, like, what you just put me through. He's like, well, at least you didn't get caught. It's not a big deal. I'm like, are you serious? Like, y'all know how close I was to breaking up with this boy? Because I was mad. Like, why would you do that? Why would you put me in that situation? Knowing I could go to jail. Like, this is my life. And I can get a drug charge. Basically a misdemeanor or a felony. Depending on, like, how much I had in the car. He just acted like he didn't care. And after that, I went home. Me and my mom talked about it. She was very considerate, and she just talked to me, gave me advice. And I went to go clean my car out or whatever. And that's just the end of this story time. There was really nothing to it, but I'm gonna leave y'all some advice. Don't do drugs if you feel like you're gonna get caught, because it's not worth going to jail over. It's not worth catching a charge over. It's really not. But if that's on you, if you want to do that, I don't care, because it's not me. So, but don't get in the car with people that you know that got that stuff, because like I said, you can get stopped for like your headlight out, and the cop come up to your car and smell it. They're gonna want to search your car, and whoever got it going to jail. And if you're driving, you can go to jail too, because you knew it was in your car, and that's on you. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you got a boyfriend that do that type of stuff and you don't do it, try to get away. Because, I mean, let him do that on his own, but don't be around it, because then you might start doing it. He might encourage you to start doing it. You just never know. So that's my words of advice for y'all. You could take it if you want to. You don't have to. That's on you. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow my social medias down below. Add me on Snap. Not add me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Add me on Snap. I add back and I'll do follow back. And if y'all got some tips or advice down below about the situation that I was in, be sure to comment down below. And I'm going to catch y'all in my next video.